Right, what is up everyone? So today I would just like to quickly make a video just to show you sort of the basics around what to look out for on your CCTV software, whether you're accessing it from a computer like I am today with SmartPSS Lite, or whether you're accessing your DVR or NVR directly. The interfaces will all look slightly similar from different companies and different software versions, but the methods should mostly be the same. This is if you want to download footage onto something like a flash drive or onto the computer so that you have the footage and not just a phone recording of your screen playing the footage back. So let's get into it. Like I said, the interface might look completely different, but the buttons and the methods should all be similar enough that you should be able to figure it out for whatever company, manufacturer you're using. So for me, I've got this running on my computer. It's SmartPSS Lite. I have used the regular version as well. However, we're in the process of, doing a whole bunch of stuff with the cameras and whatnot. So for today, I've just got one camera loaded, and I'll show you here. So if you click on the devices, it will list the devices that you have added. I'm assuming everybody can, add devices, whether it's a local network or whether it's added with a serial number. Won't make a difference in this case, but we can see that my camera is online here. So what I'll do is I can close out of this, and I can then go to playback. When we want to download footage, we can go to the playback section. Then we have to tell the software which cameras we want to download footage from, or to just view playback from. So we tick that. Then down here, you'll see it gives you the option between video and image. Again, your software might have it on a completely different place, but just look for, a section that it allows you to choose, sort of what type of footage you want to look at. Most people for like general home use will only have general recording enabled and not specifically motion detection and all that stuff. However, if you do have motion detection and stuff enabled, you're welcome to go and, select that only. I'm going to go with all videos here today. Mainstream. My cameras are set up to only record mainstream and not substream, so the higher quality stream. Then over here you'll see you get options for dates and times and all those things. Now on SmartPSS Lite here, I have noticed that I struggle breaking out of this range that I've searched. So as an example, if I search this, it's going to tell me where all the footage is at, and normally on most other softwares you can click this timeline and you can drag the timeline, but notice how this timeline is not moving. Okay, this is one thing I've noticed with SmartPSS. Here you see actually the timeline doesn't move, but the space at what we are looking at was the thing that was moving. I'm going to replace my camera footage here with something else because I don't want my my area to be known on the internet. Anywho's, so once we are happy, and this one you can zoom with your scroll wheel, we can zoom in, and it zooms into where the mouse pointer is, so just keep that in mind. But we can zoom in quite specifically. Then let's say, okay, we want to go from say 1 a.m. here to like 5 a.m. Okay, we can actually pause that so it stops playing. But let's say we want to capture the footage from here. Then what you want to look for is a little snipping tool or a clipping tool. Different companies might call it something different. Dahua calls it time select. So what we'll do is we'll click the little scissors button once. Then you'll see a little line pops up. This red line tells you where it's coming from, okay, where it's going to start. So let's start it on the blue line. You'll see we can put it right there. Then for some unbeknown reason, the default time is very long. So I zoom out, and then I start dragging it. You'll see it was behind my little camera there. So I'll start dragging it closer. For some reason, it's like a hell of a long time period by default, but I want just a few minutes here. Oftentimes, if you've already reviewed the footage and you've seen the thieves or whatever the situation that you're trying to capture, you'll know exactly where it is. So just drag it into the zone that you want, and my software has a convenient little pop-up that tells me exactly how long it's going to be, where it starts, where it stops. It's very convenient. Anyways, once you've set this sort of zone with your two markers here, then you want to click the snipping tool again. And you'll see you'll get a little pop-up. Now here you can choose the export path. If you have a NVR or DVR, you want a USB plugged in, USB flash drive, I mean. And then you simply want to click browse and navigate to that path. I'm on the computer. I've already got my download path set, so I'm just going to leave that as stock. Then the export format is important. Now, if you are not too clued up with different formats, AVI or MP4 is probably the best way to go, as most players and TVs would be able to play one of those. However, if you love fiddling with formats and doing your own encoding and all of those things, you can download original format as well. But keep in mind, you're probably going to have to run that on a computer with specific codecs. So again, MP4 or AVI. MP4 is probably going to be the best bet for most people, is to download that one. Once you've selected all of these things and set it up, it will give you a sort of free space of where you're downloading to as well. But you can hit OK. Depending again on the software, it might start downloading immediately, but in my case, it tells me that it can't really play back the camera as well as download. So it's actually going to take this image away here. So let's go and get that. Then you have another pop-up. This export progress is actually from this little... Wait, why is my taskbar popping up? Come on, then. So from that download button down there, that's the one you can actually access the screen from there. So now it's already finished. Keep in mind, if it's a local device like mine is connected directly to the network, the download will be fairly quick. But if it's a remote device that you've added with a serial number or a peer-to-peer network, it might take longer. But it tells you, okay, it's downloaded it tells you what the times are, and you're done. You can click this little box to open up the folder if you want to go and view it there. Where you've saved it. But yeah, that's basically it for me. Have a good day and stay safe out there.